Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to do in-depth detail of how I have an overflow and a sump set up on my 32-gallon Biocube. I'm going to start with the sump, the return line, and the drain line. The drain line is a 1-inch drain. I don't have it glued. The only place I don't have it glued from here back. That way, if I need to take the sump out apart and clean it or whatever, I could just twist this and pull it out. And then I have a ball valve on it. When I do a water change, I shut the flow off to the sump, and I do all the drain the water from the top of the tank. I vacuum the sand and stuff, and then I just turn the valve back on. And then for my return, I have a Higer. I think it's 1,300 and something gallon per hour pump. I run it at 100%. And then the return is it's a 1/2 inch return. From the pump, it's 3/4, but I got it necked down to a 1/2 inch. And we'll go up and I'll show you the overflow box. It's a CPR overflow box. To get it to fit, I trimmed out the middle of the middle of the hood with a Dremel. And then on these overflow boxes, you have to have a airline tubing running to pull the air out of to get the siphon started. You'll need a check valve on it. I have a check valve. I have a check valve right here. You see it right there, one-way check valve. Get the overflow started. You'll take and either hook it to a Venturi pump or use your mouth to suck the water out. But your line has to either has to be lower than your display tank, or you have to have it hooked to a Venturi pump. And then to keep from having a dead spot in the tank, I have a pump in the return chamber, where the stock pump goes, and I trimmed out just a little bit. I trimmed out a little bit between the middle chamber and the return chamber. And then for the return back into the tank, it's the 1/2 inch line, but I have a couple of elbows turning it in, and then I used the original vinyl tubing, just stuck it into the PVC elbow and glued it with super glue and let it dry. And then where it fits onto the where the elbow from the original fits, it's just slid on there. It's not glued or anything. It's free in case I need to take it apart. And then I have a random flow generator for the return. And in the first chamber, I just run a bag of carbon in it at all times. I change the carbon out about every 2 weeks. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps if you're interested in doing a stump on your Biocube.